Okay, so I just realized that it's been a little over a month since I purchased my Microsoft Laptop 5, and I thought it'd be fun to do a 1-month update of how I like it so far. I got a comment in that video that I made. Actually, the very first video on this channel was my unboxing of this computer, of this laptop, and I got a comment talking about if I could do an update on how I like it so far. So I thought, why not just do the update? So I thought I would do a little update on, the pros and cons of how I've been enjoying it. And the comment asked me to do a walkthrough / how to use the laptop, but I think that's pretty self-explanatory, because when you first get the laptop, it has instructions on how to use it. I didn't even have to use the instructions because it was actually pretty easy when it came to setting up the laptop and everything like that. I got the 13.5 inch and I'm actually very happy that I got this one because, first of all, it is super compatible and it fits into my tote bag really nicely that I use for college, and I do use this for college and YouTube stuff as well, and it is really nice. I have not yet gotten to start editing on this laptop. I did install CapCut on this laptop, although I haven't gotten to start editing on it yet, but I think that I'm going to start editing on it very soon, and I will do an update as well as to how that plays out for me in the future. I'm going to structure this video in a pros and cons list to help you figure out whether or not you want to buy it yourself. Honestly, so far I don't have that many cons because I just started using it and I like it so far. So yeah, the very first pro I would say is the Face ID on the laptop. I have never used a laptop in the past that had Face ID on it, so I do have a PIN that I use to log in, but it's like the iPhone. Basically, like you have the option to use your password or your PIN, but most times you use your Face ID to log into your phone. That's kind of how it is on the computer. If I just stand close enough to it, it will scan my face and open the computer, which is really nice. I think that's a really cool aspect of it. I've never used a computer in the past that could log me in with Face ID, so I like that. I think that was a really fun part because it just made getting into the computer so much faster and so much easier. Like, I don't even have to put a password in or put a pin in or whatever. It just automatically will log me in like immediately after I put my face like in the parameter of the screen. So that's one really major pro that I love about this computer. The next thing I would say I love about the computer is the touch screen. This is a touch screen, so as you can see, it's touch screen. That's really nice. I like that a lot. Honestly, I didn't get this because it was touchscreen. I think it being touchscreen was a really nice addition to the computer, and I love it so much. Once again, this computer was expensive, so I had some expectations going into it, and I think so far it is living up to my expectations. Sometimes I forget it's touchscreen. I don't really get to use it that much, but lately I've been liking it a lot. The next thing I like about it is the battery life. The battery lasts quite long, I would say. I don't have to plug it in that often because I would say it lasts a full day. A full school day. Like, if I wake up in the morning, I go to classes and I get back, usually the battery will still be there by the end of the day. So that's kind of nice. It lasts a full school day. So if you're using this for high school, for example, and you want to take it to class, it lasts you the whole day at school pretty much without having to plug it in. Same thing with college. If you have classes during the day, the battery life should last the whole day in college without having to plug it in. And also it charges quite fast as well. Like, whenever I plug it in, the battery, like, it charges really fast. Like, I don't have to like sit there for hours before it charges and goes up. So I would say those are the 3 main things I love about the computer. One more thing I will have to say is, compared to my other computer, so the other computer I had before, if I had like too many tabs open, it would start to lag and it would just become really slow. I have not yet noticed that in this computer, which I think makes a lot of sense because it is a more updated version and a more what's the word? It's a later computer. It's the latest version of a computer. So it should, so I've had a time where I was doing homework one time and I had like more than 10 tabs open and it still functioned just as well. It functioned beautifully. I had no problems. It wasn't lagging or anything. So that's a nice thing. If you were looking to have multiple tabs open on your computer and you're worried about it not being able to, you know, work with all the tabs at once, you're not going to have that problem with this computer because honestly it lasts really nice. As far as things I don't like about the computer, this isn't really like a con, it's just like a minor thing, is sometimes the Face ID acts up. Okay, it acts up. Now it doesn't act up that much for me because I look pretty much the same every single day, but like sometimes whenever I have like my hair a different way and I look at it, it will take like a couple of seconds to really notice me compared to when I look the exact same. For example, if I had like my hair, my face like this and I put it on and I go in the laptop, it will take like maybe 5 extra seconds to log me in, which is not a problem at all. I just want to say that if you wear makeup and you look slightly different, or you have your hair, like you wear wigs where you look slightly different, it may take a little bit of time before it will like let you log in, which is not a problem actually. It makes sense. Same thing with the iPhone. If you have your hair a certain way, it will take a minute to log you into the phone. So that is just a universal thing when it comes to all Face IDs for all devices. Now, one more thing I want to mention is sometimes the brightness goes in and out, and that's like really weird to me. Like I've never experienced that before. So like for example, if I'm doing schoolwork, the brightness will just go like, it will just like go all the way down and then come back up. I don't know why it's doing that. Like the battery is like full. Like I don't know why it does that. But I've noticed that a couple times lately where I would just be on the computer or like I'm writing a paper or something and then it would just like go down a little bit and then come back up. Like it's not like it doesn't like bother me when I'm working, but it is something that I noticed. Yeah, that is something I noticed actually, is that it does that a lot. I don't know why. It doesn't do it whenever I'm like watching Netflix or I'm watching a YouTube video. So that is one thing that I noticed with the computer, but honestly, not a problem at all. That's basically like my 1 month update on the computer. I don't think I need to do a walkthrough in this video because it's pretty much like any other computer. Like if you've used a laptop before, it works the exact same. It works the exact same. When you first get the laptop, it will ask you obviously to do your Face ID to, you know, whatever, like your phone. Like if you ever gotten an iPhone before, it's the exact same thing in my opinion. And I like it a lot. I like it. People did think that it was a MacBook at first, but it's not a MacBook. It's a Microsoft, and I really like it a lot. I think I like it a lot. So here's the computer. Here's the laptop. It's really nice. I like it. So yeah, that's basically the end of this video. It was a really quick little update. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.